Welcome to the Quantum Collective.
Hello. So today I'm going to talk through just a little bit of the new UI update that's coming out to MeadTools, and I also want to go through and talk about the new yeast table that I went and created. To start off with, I'm just going to go through some of the new UI stuff. So I changed up the nav bar to be a little bit more user friendly and to also have them like separated. And as you can already kind of see, I've changed over to this new table system. And you may notice that the bricks that was normally here in the middle is no longer there. You can still get it if you need it. You just put this toggle, and now the brick shows up here, but user suggestion that maybe removing it or having a toggle would be a little less busy on the screen. So it only shows up if you really need it. There is going to be a little bit of an issue on mobile of side scrolling, so let me show you what that'll look like now. I'm going to go over and change it to iPhone SE, not that it really matters, but you'll see here that there's everything fits in the screen, but now there's a little bit of side scrolling here. I couldn't really figure out a way to avoid that wouldn't, scrunch everything up like it already kind of was. So I went ahead and decided that a little bit of side scrolling would be good until I get the mobile app finished for y'all. So just talking through some more of this stuff, you'll be able to see that like all of these input fields are a little bit less rounded and stuff like that. That's just a style choice that I decided to go with, and that all of the table rows are highlighted, so you kind of know like what row you're on and everything. These are pre-built components, so a lot better for like accessibility stuff and search engine optimization and stuff like that. So the recipe builder is pretty much exactly the same as it was functionality wise. You can see that some of the results are highlighted and some of the formatting's a little bit different on the bottom here. But functionality wise, it should be exactly the same. There shouldn't be anything different. The nutrient calculator obviously looks a good bit different, but again, functionally should be exactly the same, and it should just be easier to read and use. Same with the advanced nutrition, the results table. Everything should be functionally the same. The stabilizers do now save. There was an issue with them not populating with what you put in there. So if you say that you're adding stabilizers now, it does, save that choice there. Additives and additional ingredients. Again, all of this, functionally works exactly the same. Just a little bit of an update in how everything looks. But everything should work exactly the same. You got your PDF here, and still able to save a recipe if you're logged in and all of that. Everything's exactly the same there. On the account page, things do look a little bit different, and it does appear that I need to go back and add a little bit more room on top, so the top's not getting cut off, but I'll fix that before this video comes out. You have the ability to view a recipe PDF. All of that's the same, except some of this looks a little bit different. I did recently add this private recipe feature, and it just makes it to where other people are not able to view your recipe if that's something you want. But like I said, pretty much everything functions exactly the same. Just looks wise, things are a little bit different. I'm able to do light, dark, or system through your light mode toggle, and you can set your preferred language in here or in the nav bar just like before, and your preferred units to US or metric. Let's go through some of the extra calculators because some things did change here. Um, all of them, functionally look a little bit cleaner, a little bit different. The only one that's has like a major difference now, I'd say, is the bench trial calculator. Before I had all of these on the side. Now, this row is your first edition, your second edition, third edition, fourth edition, and I think that's just easier to read and comprehend. Like I said, all of the other calculators are the same, just have some difference in looks. And that's it for the extra calculators. Now, I did go in recently, and there's now, if you go to additional links, you can go to yeast.meadtools.com. So this is a table of all of the yeast that I have information on, and I'm going to zoom out a little bit so you can see a little bit better, but has all the information on all of the yeasts that are available, and you can filter by the yeast name. So say I wanted EC1118, I can now look up EC1118 by name and find out all the information that I have about it. I can also go in and filter by brand. So say I want to just look at Red Star yeast, I click on Red Star, and now I have all of the Red Star yeasts available. And then I can clear it out. I can also change my temperature units. Say I want Celsius, I can look at Celsius. If there's more than 10 yeasts on the page, I can go to the next page, next, previous, all of that. These things do work together also, so now I'm looking at just the Lalvin yeast, and I can look at just the Lalvin yeast that I don't know, have a 1 in the name. So that's all of the Lalvin yeast that have an 11 in the name. BA11, yeah. So these things do work together. You can also go into each of these headings and you can sort them. So now I have all of them sorted by name. That's from in alphabetical order. In now reverse alphabetical order. I can sort by nitrogen requirement from low to very high, or from very high to low. I can sort by max alcohol tolerance, low or high, low temperature, or the high temperature. So that I thought it was really important to be able to go in and just have access to all of these different yeasts, and have a little bit more of it like consolidated information on them. If there's any like features or anything people want to see added to MeadTools or to the yeast table, or if there's any like bugs or anything that you notice, down at the bottom you can click on my Discord link and it will take you to the MeadTools Discord, and I'm pretty active in there taking requests. So if there's anything you want to see, just tag me or message in there and let me know, and I'll get on it as soon as I can. I really appreciate all of my users and all of the people that have helped make all of this happen, and I think uh, through your suggestions we've really made something that I'm really proud of. So thank you.